equation to develop the rotation contribution. What is the rotation contribution? Generalized formula: m dash ab is equal to rab into sigma mfa minus mu of a plus sigma m dash ba. This is the generalized formula to develop the rotation contributions. Okay, now
Yes, sir.
use that formula in this in sway problem. Put a heading sway problem, Canis method, or elsewhere. I am explaining one more problem on non-sway or enough.
Yes, sir.
సరిపోతుందా?
Sir.
లేదా ఏదైనా ఇంకోటి నాన్ స్వే ప్రాబ్లం చెప్పనా?
చెప్పండి సార్ ఇంకోటి.
Right. This problem is explained or not?
Yes, sir.
This problem is explained?
Yes, sir. Last time इधर
Right, right. This is the problem subjected to uniform distributed only. In last class, we have discussed the beam BC subjected to concentrated load, but in this problem, the beam BC, member BC, subjected to uniform distributed. So, because analyze the frame as shown in figure, A, B, rigid frame, A and D are fixed supports, and B and C are rigid joints, and frame is symmetrical. Frame is symmetrical because AB beam length is 6 meters, and height of the columns are 6 meters, and moment of inertia is constant for all members. So any from saying any point of view, the frame is subjected to non-sway. So the analysis will be only you considered rotation contributions only. There is no displacement contributions. Right. Okay. First step is to determine the uh, fixed moments for column AB and BC and C for members AB, BC and CD. So all of you note down this problem. All of you note down this problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And find the fixed moments already there. MFAB, MFBA equal to 0, MFBC minus WL square by 12, So substitute the values, you get the minus 60 kilonewton meter. MF CB plus WL square by 12 plus 20 into L is 6 meters by 12 is plus 60 kilonewton meter, and MFCD and MFDC is 0. And next step is to determine the rotation factors. Already I'm given table, rotation factor table. So joint member relative stiffness K, M, Mk, and sum of the stiffness sigma Mk, and distribution factor Mk by sigma Mk, and rotation factor minus half times the distribution factor gives the rotation factor. So already this table is discussed in the last 4 hours. Then you draw this table and find the rotation factors. So because the frame is subjected to symmetrical, therefore all lengths are all are moment of inertia is same and lengths are same. Therefore all our m value is also 1 1 because there is no hinge support. And therefore sum of the stiffness at the joint 2a by 6 or 2a by 6, that means 1/3 1/3, and distribution factors are 0.5 0.5 0.5 0.5. So multiply minus half, you get the minus 0.25 minus 0.25 minus 0.25 minus 0.25 for the member BA, BC, CB, and CD respectively. So this is the second step to determine the rotation factors. And third one is determine the resultant restraint moments at the joints. That means unbalanced moment at the joint, MFI. That means whether we want to find the MF at joint B, that means MFI means MF at joint B, MFB. So MFB is equal to MFBA plus MFBC, this is minus 60. And MFC, that means at joint C, unbalanced moment at joint C is the MFCB plus MFCD is equal to plus 60 kilonewtons. So very simple. And write down the rotation contribution for members. 6 members is there, and 6 rotation contributions are there. Because of support A and D are fixed support, it won't allow the rotation factors. Therefore M dash AB always 0, M dash DC and M dash AB, M dash DC is always 0. So in only 4 rotation contributions are there. One is M dash BA, M dash BC, M dash CB, and M dash CD. So use generalized rotation contribution. Here I termed as a RUBA or RBA, whatever it may be. I will give the RBA, that means rotation factor denoted by RBA is better than UBA. So RBA into minus sigma MFB, because at joint B plus M dash CB. This is the formula. Every time you use this formula, how you get this one? All of you know MFB plus M dash CB.
Sir.
What is your generalized formula? Please read out. What is generalized formula for given to determine the rotation contribution? హలో, ఇక్కడ ఇది బోర్డు కాదు కదా, మీరు రెస్పాండ్ ఇస్తాను నేను. ఇక్కడ నేను చూపించడానికి ఉండదు కదా. What is the generalized formula is given to determine the rotation contributions? Hello? Respond my words. నిన్న ప్రాబ్లం చెప్పాను, డెరివేషన్ కాపీ చేయమన్నాను, చేయలేదా? కాపీ చేసుకోలేదా? నేను నిద్రపోతున్నారా ఇంట్లో తినేసి? చెప్పాను కదా. ఒకసారి ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి కదా ఫార్ములాస్. హలో, అదేండి ఎవరు మాట్లాడరేంటి? జనరలైజ్ ఫార్ములా నోట్ చేసుకున్నారు, ఒకడు నోట్ చేసుకోలేదా?
Two times movement at near end plus one time of
అది కాదు,
movement at
అదేంటది
forward.
ఫైనల్ అండ్ మూమెంట్, ఏదేదో కూడా తెలియట్లేదు మీకు, అంత నిద్రపోయి ఉంటున్నారు మనుషులు చదువుకోకూడనే. దట్ ఈస్ ద ఫైనల్ అండ్ మూమెంట్ ఫార్ములా. నేను ఐఎమ్ ఆస్కింగ్ రొటేషన్ కంట్రిబ్యూషన్. ఏ ఫార్ములా కూడా తెలియట్లేదు మీకు. ఏదైనా వినడానికి అనుకున్నారా, సినిమా అనుకున్నారా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయకుండానే? రొటేషన్ ఎం డాష్ చెప్పిన ఫార్ములా ఏంటిది? దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ రొటేషన్ కంట్రిబ్యూషన్.
M dash AB equals to RAB into
That is the generalized formula to determine the distribution rotation contribution. మరి అది అడుగుతూ చెప్పరేమి, ఎన్నిసార్లు చెప్తాం మేము? వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫార్ములా?
RAB into sigma MFA minus mu A plus sigma M dash BA.
Sigma, that is the member for AB. If it is BC,
RBC into sigma MFB minus
yeah.
mu B.
So
plus sigma M dash
MFBA is equal to RBA. RAB is already the fixed support. They won't allow any rotation factors. So 0, leave it. And M dash BA, you write the equation from that one. So M dash BA is equal to RBA into sigma M sigma B. Joint, you are calculating the B is the initial nearer end. So initial joint B. Therefore B, MFB plus minus mu of I. Mu of I అనేది ఇక్కడ ఏం లేదు కాబట్టి 0 వదిలేయండి. Plus sigma M dash BA. So what is the far end far ends for the joint B? What is the far ends in the given figure? What is the far ends for joint B?
A and C, sir.
A and C. So sigma M dash B అంటే ఏంటది? ఆ ఫార్ ఎండ్ కున్న రొటేషన్ కంట్రిబ్యూషన్ అంటే సిగ్మా M dash AB ప్లస్ సిగ్మా M dash B M dash CB. So AB is always 0. ఇంక ఫార్ములా ఉంటుంది RBA into MFB plus M dash CB. That is the formula. This formula will be written from the generalized formula for rotation contribution. So M dash BC is equal to MBC. Again, ikkada BC, BA, BC, B is the near end. B and joints, other joints and opposite joints, A and C. So M dash AB is always 0, kabatti 0. In C, CB, M dash CB. That's enough. Similarly, M dash CB, C is the near end. So you RCB into sigma MFC plus C joint gained far ends. C joints gained B and
D.
D. So M dash BC plus M dash DC. So M dash DC is 0. So M dash BC is there. So I will write this M dash BC. So simple one. So they use these equations and develop the pictorial scheme. So like that you develop the equation. These 4 equations is developed from the generalized equation for the rotation. నేను అక్కడ చూపిస్తున్నా, రెడ్డింగ్ తో పెట్టాను కూడా, నేను రెడ్డింగ్ తో పెట్టాను, మీరు కాపీ చేయండి. ఇట్స్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టు డిటర్మైన్ ద డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్ అని. So like that, from that formula you develop these 4 equations: equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. So every time you use this equation and develop the rotation contribution in pictorial scheme. And the 4th one is draw the figure like this: a joint B, a joint C, and one line in between B and C, and A and B, and C and D. So like this, and enter the unbalanced moment in అన్బ్యాలెన్స్డ్ మూమెంట్ ఇన్ ఆల్రెడీ ఇది SA1 లో మీకు అక్కడ చెప్పారు బీమ్స్. నేను ఇక్కడ 2 అవర్లు చెప్పాను. మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయకపోతే ఏ ఉండదు. ఇదైనా కొత్తగా నేనేం చెప్పింది కాదు కదా. మీరు ఆల్రెడీ SA1 లో మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేశారు. ఇప్పుడేమో నేను మొన్న 1 వీక్ బ్యాక్ 4 అవర్స్ నేను చెప్తున్నాను. ఇది మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి క్లాస్కి వస్తున్నప్పుడు. మీ పని మీరు వదిలేస్తున్నారు. సో unbalanced moment at joints will be entered into the inner cell. ఒకసారి మీ పేరెంట్స్కి ఇవ్వండి, నేను చెప్తాను మీ అందరికీ. ఒకసారి మీ మైక్స్ మీ పేరెంట్స్కి ఇవ్వండి. ఐ విల్ టాట్ ఎ లెసన్. ఇంజనీరింగ్ అంటే ఎలా చదవాలో చెప్తాను. అప్పుడు వాళ్ళన్నా కొద్దిగా ఇంత ఒక కర్ర పట్టుకుని కూర్చొని చెప్తారు, మీకు బుద్ధి చెప్తారు ఇంటి దగ్గర. So minus 60 and plus 60 entered into the inner cells, and minus 0.25 minus 0.25 for BA and for BC is entered into the outer cells. Similarly, RBC, RCB and RCD will be entered the outer cells. This is the pictorial scheme. Need not enter all these values. Only you enter only at joint B, at joint C. What is the at joint B? Minus 60 unbalanced moment at joint B is minus 60 is entered in the inner cell. Similarly, you enter the unbalanced moment at joint C plus 60 in inner cell. And minus 0.25, minus 0.25. These are the already you calculated in second step. Rotation factors. For BA is minus 0.25 enter into this cell. And for BC, enter into this cell. And similarly, rotation contribution for CB is entered into the outer cell, 0.25. And rotation contribution for CD, minus 0.25 into this cell. So these are the calculated parameters show in pictorial scheme. Then you start what you are develop the equation 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 4. These are the equations you developed from the generalized rotation contribution formula. So use this formula to develop the first rotation cycle. So how you get the 15? How you get the 15? You write the formula there. RBA plus sigma MFB plus sigma M dash C. So initially you don't know. You know the MFBA is minus 0.25. You know the MFB minus 60, but you don't know M dash CB. So initially you assume this value for the first cycle only. For the first cycle of this joint only, you assume M dash CB is the 0. Then what is the value? Minus 0.25 into minus 60. Then you get the plus 15. That is the first 15 value. This is the value. And similarly, M dash BC. What is the formula? M dash BC. Again, you go for equation 2. UBC or RBC minus 0.5 and sigma MFB. What is MFB? Minus 60 plus M dash CB. Initially, you assume 0 for first cycle. So now you multiply the minus 0.25 multiply with minus 60, you get the plus 15. That is this one. This 50 is entered here. See my cursor. So నేను ఏం చెప్పాను? M dash CBE is only for first cycle of the joint only, not for all cycles. So once you get the rotation contributions at BA, M dash BA, M dash BC, then you use these rotation contributions and develop the rotation contribution of CB and CD. That means M dash CD and M dash DC. So to develop the M dash CD, you go for third equation. What is third equation? RCB into MFC plus M dash BC. So RCB is minus 0.25. What is MFC? Plus 60 plus m dash bc already is there, not 0. Even though it is a cycle 1, but already developed. What is the m dash bc for that joint in first cycle? 15. So 15 plus 60, that is 75. Multiply 0.75, you get the m dash cb is minus 18.75. And similarly, to develop the m dash cd, go for fourth equation. What is fourth equation? M dash cd is equal to rcd into mfc plus m dash bc. So 60 plus 15, 75. Multiply with minus 0.25. You get the same value because it is symmetrical frame. Lengths are same. The moment of inertia is constant, and loading is also symmetrical. Therefore, the value is also symmetrical. Minus 18.75. See here in first cycle for joint B, you are getting the m dash B and m dash BC plus 15 plus 15, and at joint C, m dash CB and m dash CD is also same values. 18.75, 18.7. Why? Because it has happened. It's a symmetrical frame. Clear? So at the end of the first cycle, you put for that values only 1, 1, 1, 1. That 1 is indicate these values are belongs to first cycle, and develop the second cycle. So again you go for equation 1 and substitute the values in this one and get the value. What is the u m dash ba? UBA, this is minus 0.25. What is MFB? Minus 60 plus already developed m dash CB. What is m dash CB? Minus 18.75. So minus 60 plus minus of 18.75 multiply with minus 0.25. You get the plus 19.69. Similarly, you get the plus 19.69. So once you get this 19.69, use this one. 19.69 plus 60 multiplied with 0.25. You get the minus 19.92. Similarly, multiply with 0.25 minus 19.92. This is the second cycle. And similarly, you develop third and fourth, third and fourth, third and fourth. So in fourth cycle, we are reaching same values 20, 20, 20, and 20. So final values, what I am put in bracket, that is the m dash BA. In fourth cycle, my cursor is there. This value is taken as m dash BA, m dash BC, m dash CB, and m dash DC. So use this rotation. After you getting the rotation contributions of the member, you find the final member moment. MAB is equal to MFAB plus 2 times m dash AB plus m dash BA. So substitute all values, you get the membrane moments. Copy all these things. All of you copied? Copy చేస్తున్నారా?
Sir, copying, sir.
ఎంతసేపు అంటే పిక్ తీసుకుంటున్నారా? ఎంతసేపు ఎలా కాపీ చేసేస్తారు ఏనేని? మీరు అక్కడ పుస్తకం, పెన్ను, పెన్సిల్, మొత్తం కాలిక్యులేటర్ పెట్టుకుని కాపీ చేయండి. అంతేగాని స్నాప్లు తీయటం కాదు. ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఎప్పుడో చేస్తున్నవే అన్నీ సింప్లీ స్లోప్ డెఫినేషన్ లో చేశారు, డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ గడ్డ ఇందులో ఏంటి మొమెంట్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ లో చేశారు. ఆల్జిబ్రిక్ సమ్ ఆఫ్ రిజల్ట్ డిస్టెన్స్ అంటే జాయింట్స్ తిరగట్టినవి అని కూడా అన్ని చేసినవన్నీ మీరు అసలు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయట్లేదు. ఎంత ఫాస్ట్ అందుకోవాలి ఇవన్నీ. Can I move to another next slide?
Yes, sir.
Go for can I go for sway problem?
Yes, sir.
Sway problem వెళ్ళిపోనా?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So all of you put a heading: analysis of statical indeterminate rigid frames with unknown joint translation by Canis method. With unknown joint translation. That means within the bracket sway. I will dictate. You must write these formulas. Yeah, this is a rigid frame subjected to lateral force P1, P2, P3 and P4. So lateral force, due to lateral force, the sway will be developed in the columns. So this is the final. You can all these things are you don't know, you cannot understand, but I will give the only solution. Only you can write only that formulas, and that's enough. You're right. Yeah. All right. All of you note down this formula 1.24. Please note down. To determine the moment at near end, MAB is equal to MFAB plus 2 times M dash AB plus 1 time M dash BA plus 1 time M double dash AB. This is the for AB member. It's a generalized formula for determine the membrane moments, final membrane moments. All of you note down this one. నన్ను పట్టుకెళ్ళాను అవి చూసినా already note down this formula.
Sure.
Yes, sir. I think so.
This is the final formula. You want to find this moment at nearer end. How you can get the moment at nearer end? Fixed end moments of that member plus 2 times the rotation contribution of that member and 1 time rotation of the far end and 1 time displacement contribution. This is the sway problem. For this sway problem, and that means with unknown transition. In the previous problem, the last term is not there. Displacement contribution is not there. That is the difference between the previous and sway and non-sway. In non-sway, you cannot consider the displacement contribution, but in sway problem, you consider the displacement contribution. That is the difference between the sway and non-sway. This is our aim to determine the moment at the nearer end. Then how you know the fixed end moments? In terms of formula, you can write this 1.31a, 31b. That is in words, and this is in formula. R over R, you can write MAB, MBA. Is all these formulas. Please note down. No. This is the formula for sway. M double dash AB ఉంటుంది అది ఎక్కడ ఉంది? Okay, here this is no. You write down R MAB is equal to MFAB plus 2 times M dash AB plus 1 time M dash BA plus M double dash AB అని పెట్టండి అక్కడ. Close doors. Students.
Yes, sir.
అక్కడ ఏం చేస్తారు ఇక్కడ M dash BA పక్కన ప్లస్ M double dash AB అని పెట్టండి. It is not there, but this is the formula for sway. This is not without sway కాబట్టి నేను ఇక్కడతో ఎండ్ చేస్తాను. Now you add displacement contribution. How you displacement identified? Yeah, indicated M double dash. ఇక్కడ ఎట్లాగా పెట్టాను double dash AB. Similarly, MBA is equal to MFAB plus 2 times M dash BA plus 1 time M dash AB plus M dash BA. M double dash BA. Are you right that one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Simply you add these two equations plus M double dash BA plus plus M double dash AB and plus M double dash BA. That's enough. Okay. These are the final end moments. Now, already you know MFAB formulas. You know. So M dash AB. What 2 is common. M dash AB, M dash B will be developed by this equation. This equation. You can write this one. M dash AB or M dash BA will be developed by 1.33. Already in the explain చేశాను. ఈ ఫార్ములా నుండి నేను రాశాను. This is called rotation contributions. M dash, write down. M dash AB is equal to RAB into MFA minus mu of I plus M double dash BA plus sigma M double dash CA. That will be given in a equation. This one. Equation, write down this equation. M dash AB ప్లస్ RAB ఏం లేదు పక్కన మళ్ళీ ఇంకోటి డబుల్ డాష్ AB సిగ్మా మనం యాడ్ చేస్తాం అంతే. RAB ఇంటూ సిగ్మా MFA మైనస్ మ్యూ ఆఫ్ I ప్లస్ సిగ్మా M డాష్ BA ప్లస్ సిగ్మా M double dash AB. This is the develop the rotation contribution. M dash AB or M dash BA. What it may be. అక్కడ AB అయితే AB అవుతుంది, BA అయితే BA అవుతుంది. That's enough. All of you note down. So, what is the first term? Moment at near end is equal to fixed end moments. You know already. If you find the from formulas. And second one is, what is the second one? Rotation contributions. అంటే ఏంటి 2 times rotation contributions and 1 time rotation contribution at near end and far end, whatever it may be, those two are called rotation contributions. So rotation contributions is developed from this equation 1.45. So write down this formula. మీరు ఫినిష్ అయిన తర్వాత ఎస్ అని చెప్పండి.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
రైట్. ఇంకా మనకి ఇంక టర్మ్ ఇంకేం కావాలి మనకి ఫైనల్ ఎండ్ మూమెంట్స్ లోని?
M double dash.
Displacement contributions కావాలి. Rotation contributions developed from this equation 1.4.5. So to develop the m double dash, you can write 1.4.2. This is the displacement contribution. M double dash AB is equal to DAB, that means displacement factor, DAB into sigma m dash AB plus sigma m dash BA into CAB plus Q into HR by 3. This is the formula. So displacement contributions will be developed from this equation 1.42. So displacement contributions formula will be given 1.44. That means this one. DAB is equal to minus 1.5 m CAB KAB sigma m square C square AB KAB is nothing but KAB by sigma KAB is called displacement distribution factor. దాన్ని ఇట్లా రాసన్నమాట. So you can use this equation and find the displacement factor. And what is CAB? Conversion factor, column reduction factor. If the columns, that means AB and CD are unequal, then you use this conversion factor, column reduction factor. CAB is equal to HR by N into HAB, where HR is equal to reference height and HAB is equal to actual height of that column. So ఇక్కడ M and N are equal to 1.5 and 1.75 in the case of whose base is hinged, or otherwise M is equal to N is equal to 1 if the column bases are fixed. So this is the formulas used to determine the displacement factor and column conversion factor. All of you note down. So in this formula, to develop the displacement contributions, that means M double dash AB, how to know to develop or to find the displacement factor using 1.44 equation. If the columns are hinged or fixed, whatever it may be. And how to determine the column reduction factor, CAB. Take reference height, assume your reference height, whatever it may be. So that reference, your assumed reference height divided by N time HAB is actual, where N is equal to 1.5, and when use far ends are hinged. If you use far ends are fixed, N is equal to 1. Are you understand? n is equal to, if the far end is hinged, you take n is equal to 1.5. And if far end is fixed, n is equal to 1. And similarly, in the formula m, when far end is hinged, m is equal to 0.75. And if far end is fixed, m is equal to 1. So use these equations to determine the DAB and CAB. And what is Q? Q is the shear. So that shear will be, note down formula 1.4.1. You note down Q is equal to sigma H plus M external moment, any external moment is there, and shear due to that external moment. That means nothing but, what is the moment? Kilonewton meter. What is the shear? Kilonewton. So if the moment acting at the joint, that divided by height of the column, you give the shear. So అలా ఎన్ని కాలమ్స్ ఉంటే అన్ని కాలమ్స్ కూడా చేస్తాం కాబట్టి సిగ్మా ఎం ఎక్స్టర్నల్ బై హెచ్ఏబి ప్లస్ షియర్ డ్యూ టు ఫిక్స్డ్ ఎండ్ మూమెంట్స్. ఫిక్స్డ్ ఎండ్ మూమెంట్స్ కూడా ఉంటాయి కదా కాలంకి, వాటి వల్ల వచ్చేది ఎంఎఫ్ ఏబి ప్లస్ ఎంఎఫ్ బిఏ బై హెచ్ఏబి sigma times. So use equation 1.4.1, you determine the Q. So after you getting the Q value, then you determine rotation displacement contribution from this equation 1.4.2. All of you note down all these things. నేను ఏవైతే రెడ్డింగ్ లో పెట్టానో అవే నోట్ చేయండి, మిగతా అనవసరం. అదే క్లాస్లో బోర్డు అయితే నేను బాక్స్ గీసి బాక్స్లో పెడతాను ఇంపార్టెంట్ అని. స్టూడెంట్స్ నోట్ చేస్తున్నారా?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ఓకే. So these formulas help to develop the to analyze the sway problem. Using these equations, I will solve the problem, sway problem. Change my slide.
Yes, sir.
Right. So you know the fixed end moments. Coming to the first one, you know the fixed end moments. You know the you know the fixed end moments, and you know the rotation factors developed by m dash ab formula, and you know the, or you develop the displacement factor by using all these equations. The sum of all these things will gives the moment at near end. Clear? Now let us take a one problem. Let us take this is a sway problem. I will explain you. Analyze the rigid frame as shown in figure. Draw it, figure A. C8. Are you understand, Ramya?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no, are you note down all these things, formulas? One 183. Satya. Satya. 183. Who is 183? One 183. Respond my words. Are you able to hear my voice? So I will put in a waiting hall, waiting room. I think you're not there. If you did not respond, I think you are not there. I will put in waiting room in next class onwards. 182. One 182. వీళ్ళందరూ నిద్రపోతున్నారా పక్కన పెట్టేసి? ఎంతసేపు సిఆర్లే రెస్పాండ్ అవుతున్నారు? Please on your videos. One not 5. So all of you on your videos. Who are there? Who are not there? I don't know. I want to see your faces. Are you listen my lecture or not? Okay, 135. Well, very good. 180 or 183 ఎవరు సచ్చాట ఎవరు వెంటలేదు ఉంది. 135 okay. 111, 146, B6. Who is B6? ఏంటని చెప్తున్నా మీకు అర్థమవుతుందా? నోట్ చేసుకుంటున్నారా మీరు అందరూని? నోట్ చేసుకోవాలి తప్పదు. పుస్తకం పెన్ అక్కడ ఉండాలి. ఇదేం ప్రాబ్లమేటిక్ ఇది. క్లాస్ ఉన్నారో ఇక్కడ కూడా ఇంట్లో కూడా అలా ఉండమే తప్పదు. మీరు చెయ్యాలి, ఇది కంపల్సరీ. వెల్ ఇంకా 173, 158, 190, 169. నోట్ చేస్తున్నారా మీరు అందరూని? ప్రాబ్లం నోట్ చేస్తున్నారా?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So first step, we determine the fixed end moments. Find the fixed end moments for the column AB. So column AB is subjected to eccentric concentrated load of 100 kN. Therefore, you find the fixed moments using eccentric loaded formula. That means W A B square by L square. Using that formula, you find the MFAB. What is A? 6 meters from support A. Rest of one is 4 meters B. So A is 6, B is 4. Therefore, MFAB is equal to W A B square by L square minus 96 kilonewton meter. And MFBA, W BA square by L square plus 144 kilonewton meter. And similarly, BC beam is subjected to uniformly distributed load of intensity 30. Therefore, minus WL square by 12 minus 250. MFCB is equal to plus WL square by 12 plus 250. And similarly, column CD is subjected to eccentric concentrated load 50 kN. Therefore, again, you take the eccentric fixed end moments of eccentric concentrated load formula, WAB square by L square, WBA square by L square. You get the 24. 24 వచ్చాయా కరెక్టా? ఒకసారి చూడండి. Is it correct values? MFDC ఎంత?
24.
MFCD 24. MFDC కూడా అంత అవుతుందా?
Yes.
sir.
మరేమి
36, sir.
నేను రాంగ్ చేశాను ఇక్కడ. ఇది ఎక్స్ట్రా వచ్చిందిగా.
Final extra.
MFDC and W here you put 2 and here you put 3. So plus 36. I think it is a plus or minus.
Yes.
Plus 36, sir.
6 kilonewton.
Yes. Right.
36 kilonewton.
Yeah. So like that you find the fixed moments and then go for second step. Is what is the second step? Determine the rotation factors.
Rotation factor.
From this rotation factors, the rotation factors denoted by RF or whatever maybe at joint B and joint C computed in this table. I will give the table here. Yeah, sorry. Share in the table.
Sir.
Students, slide sharing.
Sharing, sir.
Huh?
Sharing, sir.
Sir.
Not down. Rotation factors. Draw the table. Joints, member, stiffness. K means stiffness. And M value is when fore end is hinged, you take the M is equal to how much?
1.5.
Here this problem, fore end, both ends are fixed. Therefore, M is equal to 1 is a constant. And MK and sigma MK at a joint B, add these two, 0.8 I. So rotation factor is equal to minus half time the 0.4 I divided by 0.8 I. That is equal to 0.25. Or else use formula. So what is the formula? So what is RB formula? RAB is equal to RBA is equal to minus half times M times KB by sigma M times KB. Use this formula and find the rotation factors for respective members. Okay now? Are you copy the table 1? Table 1 4.1 rotation factors table.
Yes, sir.
Copy చేస్తున్నారా? Then up to here process is same, analysis of beams and analysis of non-step problem. Nothing difference. Now coming to the displacement factor. Here it is a new one. Because it is a sway problem, you add displacement contribution. So to determine the displacement contribution, you must have displacement factor. You must know the displacement factor, or you must calculate the displacement factor. So to determine the displacement factor, first you take the reference height, because the column AB and column CD are not same height. That means it is not same height. That it is unsymmetrical. The column AB is subjected to something 10 meters, and column CD is subjected having 5 meters. So you must take the account of this one unsymmetrical legs of the frame. You must find the conversion factor CAB. So what is the formula given CAB? Are you note that one? Just now you note. See what is the CAB formula?
HR by N into HAB.
Oh yeah, HR by N into HAB. So where HR is equal to reference height, I am taking reference height up to top of the beam column. Just mean like this. You take this one. I will take the reference height. You assume something, whatever it may be. I am assuming a reference height is taken as column height equal to column of height of the column AB, right? So I will take the reference height is 10 meters. That means height of the column, and the conversion factor is find the from formula. So what is that formula? HR is 10 meters, N is 1, and the actual height is 10 meters. So like that you should find the C value. Anyway, so take the reference height and draw the table to displacement factor. HR, column, designation of the column, and height of actual height of the columns, M value, N value, C value, and stiffness value, relative stiffness, and MCK. MCK. This is the I will format the table according to your formula. So MCK and M square C square K, sigma M square C square K, and displacement factor. Use that formula, substitute all these values, and you get the displacement factor. So here first reference height is taken as 10 meter. In the columns, AB is one column and CD is another column. So AB actual column is 10 meters and CD actual height is 5 meters, and both are fixed support. Therefore M is 1 1 and N is also 1 1 because ends are far ends are fixed support. And from this you find information HR, N, and H actual height. From this use formula CAB and find the C value. For CAB is equal to 1. How you get the 1? 10 reference height 10 divided by N is equal to 1 and actual height is 10. So 10 by 10 is 1. And similarly column CD at reference height is 10 and N is 1 and actual height is 5. So 10 by 5 is 2. So like that you find the C values, and you know the stiffness of only columns. So the column AB is having stiffness 4A by L is the 4A by L is 4A by L is nothing but 0.4I, and column CD is having only I, moment of inertia. So I by L is nothing but 0.25. So this is the stiffness column. Now you multiply the columns M, C, K. M is 1, C is 1, and K is 0.4. So MCK value for the column AB is 0.4I, and for column CD is same. M is 1, C is C is 1, C is 2, and 0.2. So 0.2 into 2, 0.4. So MCK value for the column CD is 0.4, again 0.4 I. So M square C square K. So what is M square for column AB? 1 whole square, and C square is also 1 into 1, and K value 0.4. So the M square C square K value is 0.4 for column AB. And column CD, M square is 1, C square is 4, and 0.2, it is 0.8. So sigma means sum of all columns. So 0.4 plus 0.8, it gives the 1.2. So once you know this one, you use the formula what I am given in this formula 1.44. Substitute the values and find the substitute for values in this formula, you get the distribution factor DF. So 1.5 you know MCAB by KAB divided by M square C square. Every term is known. Use this equation and determine the displacement factor. Use 1.44. So you get the minus half. Do it. So first table is rotation factors and second table is displacement factor. Suppose one of the joint is hinge support, the values will be M and N will be changed. That's enough in the same table. Process is same. Procedure is same, but M and N are changed. After copying this table, please tell me. I will go for next step. విన్నారా? కాపీ అయిన తర్వాత నాకు ఇంటిమేట్ చేయండి. అయిపోయింది సార్ అంటే నేను ఐ విల్ గో ఫర్ నెక్స్ట్ స్లైడ్. Have you any doubts in the both tables?
No, sir.
Yes.
ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా?
No, sir.
No, sir.
ఓకే. దెన్ ఐ మూవ్ ఫర్ ఇంకా మన డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్ కావాలంటే ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి? QR కావాలి. ఎందుకంటే వాట్ ఈస్ ది డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్ కంట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఫార్ములా? This is the displacement contribution formula. In this formula,
Yes,
you know
1.5.
you know the D value, you know the C value respective members, and you know HR. Only Q is unknown. That is shear. You must calculate the shear. How you calculate the shear? Using this formula. Q is equal to sigma H plus sigma M external by HAB is equal to sigma MFAB plus MFB by H. Use 1.4.1. Use find the Q. That is given here. This is the, so using equation 1.4.4, Q HR by 3. HR is equal to 10 divided by 3 formula, and Q is the in between the bracket value is Q value. What is sigma H for the entire frame? What is the sigma H here? ఇక్కడ డౌట్స్ అన్ని ఈ ప్రాబ్లం అన్ని క్లియర్ అయిపోతాయి ఈ ప్రాబ్లం చేస్తే. చాలా మంది చేస్తారు సిగ్మా హెచ్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 100 ప్లస్ 80 మైనస్ 50 అని వేస్తారు. తప్పది. హారిజాంటల్ ఫోర్సెస్, lateral forces which are acting only at the joints, this 100 and this 50 is treated as an external load on the column AB and column CD. It's not a horizontal load, isn't it? Right. You did not take the 150 is a horizontal loads. Why? Because it is acting in between the members. That means it is the external load acting on the members. We treat it as external load acting on the member, even though it is horizontal. So when you treat the lateral loads or horizontal loads, if it is at the joints, so at joint B it is acting 80. So 80 is the horizontal load for this frame. Therefore, you write here 80. First formula, sigma H is equal to 80 plus M external. External movement ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా? టర్మ్ లేదు కాబట్టి 0. ఇంకేముంది? సిగ్మా MFAB plus MFBA by HAB. So for column AB, MFAB is equal to this one moment. This is the external moments. 100 into 6 minus 50 into 2. Let us take consider this one. What is the external moment? This external load at A, how much moment will be developed? 100 into 6 is the moment. Shear and that divided by height 10. It is creating clockwise. Similarly, the 50 will be creating anti-clockwise. Minus 50 into 2 divided by height, it's shear. So what is the shear, net shear due to external loads? 100 into 6 by 10 minus 50 into 2 by 5. This is the shown in second term, right? 100 into 6 by 10 minus 50 into 2 by 5. This is the net moment, net shear moment, net shear at the support plus sigma MFAB plus MFBA. Because it is a columns are unsymmetrical, therefore the that columns is also having different magnitude external loads. Definitely variation is there. So what is the shear developed due to fixed end moments? Is nothing but what is 96? It is a MFAB minus 96 plus MFBA. This is the column AB. So the column AB subjected to MFAB is minus 96, MFBA is plus 44. This is the moments. So though the sum divided by height of the column will give the shear. Therefore, minus 96 plus 144 by 10 will give the shear at A. Similarly, shear at D, MFCD is minus 24 and MFDC is plus 36 by its height will give the. So the algebraic sum of horizontal force, shear due to horizontal force is 80, and shear due to external moment at supports and shear due to fixed end moments will give the QR by Q. So QHR by 3 will give the answer 424 kilonewton meter. This is the assessment of shear subjected to that column. All of you listen. If you have any doubt, please ask me immediately. Students, please understand this equation H R by 3 into Q. H is reference height 10. Q is the what are the terms in the within the bracket. First one is 80 is horizontal shear due to horizontal, and second bracket one is shear. Second term is due to external loads, shear due to external loads, and third bracket values is shear due to fixed ends of the columns only. Haripriya, are you understand?
Yes.
Have you doubts? Any doubts? సార్ ఇవేమి లేవంటే అవి ఏముండవు అంతే. ఓన్లీ ఇప్పుడు ఎక్స్టర్నల్ లోడ్ లేవనుకోండి, అప్పుడు ఈ టర్మ్ సెకండ్ టర్మ్ జీరో అయిపోతుంది. ఇక్కడ ఈక్వల్గా ఉన్నాయనుకోండి, ఎంఎఫ్ఏ ఎంఎఫ్బిఏ ఇది జీరో అయిపోతుంది. అంటే ఈక్వల్ కాలం హైట్స్ అయితే సింపుల్. అప్పుడు ఏముంటుంది, ఈక్వల్ కాలం సబ్జెక్టెడ్ టు 80 అయితే ఈ రెండు జీరోలు అయిపోతాయి అన్నమాట. సపోజ్ మరి గివెన్ ఫ్రేమ్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ కాలం హైట్స్ అయింది అనుకోండి, there is no external loads, then second term and third term, this term and this term will be vanished. Only this term is there, 80 kilonewton. So 80 into 10 by 3 like this. So if you learn this problem properly, you can do any kind of problem. So after finding the shear, you can start the iteration. Now you are having all parameters. You show pictorial representation like this. Diagrammatic representation. చూడండి, ఇక్కడ మీరు ఇలా ట్రై చేయండి, ఇలా డ్రా చేయండి. ఎట్లా వద్దు, ఇలా ఎగుడు దిగుడు వచ్చాయి. ఇలా కాకుండా నేను ఇక్కడ రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నట్టుగా పిక్చర్ డ్రా చేయండి. ఈ పిక్చర్ డ్రా చేయండి. ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ కాపీ ద ఫిగర్. హలో స్టూడెంట్స్,
Sir.
స్లైడ్ షేర్ అయిందా?
In sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Copy don't copy the numerical values, only copy the only picture. ఏంటి ఇన్నర్ సెల్స్ ఈ జాయింట్స్ దగ్గర ఉన్న సెల్స్ ఒకటే కాపీ చేయండి. అట్లా వాట్ యు ఆర్ కాలిక్యులేటెడ్ ఇన్ step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, all these will be copied. Only see in box better light గా ఉంది. సి ఇలా బాక్స్ డ్రా చేయండి. ఎట్లాగా ఈ బాక్స్ లో జాయింట్ దగ్గర 2 బాక్సెస్ అండ్ సి దగ్గర 2 బాక్సెస్ చూడండి. ఇక్కడ లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ సిడి అని చెప్పి ఇక్కడ పెట్టాడు. నేను అది ఎక్కడ పెట్టాను? మధ్యలో పెట్టాను. ఓకేనా? ఒక ఫుల్ పేజ్ దానికి వదిలేయండి డయాగ్రామ్ కి. సో యు రైట్ లైక్ దిస్. దిస్ ఇస్ ద యు ఎంటర్ ద algebraic sum of the moment at support B is minus 60 MF VA plus MF BC. Similarly, MF CD plus MF DC plus 226. You enter into the inner cells, and what you calculate rotation factors is enter into the outer cells like this, similar manner. And CAB and DAB will be put in half of you enter here like this. And in between, you should find the moment due to shear. MR is equal to 424. That's enough. What you are calculated in shown in only picture. How iteration is started అనేది నేను చెప్తాను. You can copy only this thing. So this is the M dash BA value. Now, this is the M dash BC and M dash CB and M dash CD. But what about M dash AB and M dash DC? Because here it is there, M dash AB at support A. Because it is a fixed support, it is 0, always 0. Similarly, at D support is fixed support, M dash DC is also 0. So I did not mention once again.
ఇంకోటి అతని పేరు ఏదో ఉంటుంది, అతను చేసేది అన్నం నెంబర్
నువ్వు
అయితే అంకుల్ నేను క్లాస్లో ఉన్నాను అంకుల్, మా డాడీ క్లాస్ చెప్తున్నారు అని చెప్పేసి అతని పేరు ఏదో చెప్పాడు.
ప్రసాద్ చెప్పావా?
ప్రసాద్ అంకుల్ అక్కెత్తింది, నేను ఎత్తలేదు. అన్నోన్ నెంబర్ వచ్చింది కదా, అది అది నేను ఎత్తాను.
క్లాస్ అయిందా? ఇది అయిపోయిందా క్లాస్?
అయిపోయింది.
1:30 ఉందా? థ్యాంక్ యూ. సో కాపీ all these things. Students,
Yes, sir.
so now you start the iteration. So the iteration for the rotation and displacement contributions. So each cycle of iteration comprises two parts. ఇప్పుడు ప్రతి ఇంతకు ముందు ఏంటి డిస్ప్లేస్మెంట్ కంట్రిబ్యూషన్ లేదు కాబట్టి ఒక part తో మనం ఎండ్ చేసిస్తాం. ఇప్పుడు ఈచ్ ఇటరేషన్ ఆర్ ఈచ్ ఇటరేషన్ ఆఫ్ సైకిల్ comprises two parts. In the first part, displacement contributions have been used iterated by using the formula. So first you can start here with displacement contribution, not for rotation contribution. So displacement contribution అంటే ఏంటో చూడండి అక్కడ. See, m double dash ab formula, you can write the formula. M double dash ab is equal to displacement factor for ab minus, here m dash ab, m dash ba are same displacement contribution. Clear? So minus 0.25, ab means is ba, minus 0.5 into what is the 0 here? What is the formula? What is the formula? Sigma m dash ab plus m dash ba into cab. That value with cab multiplied. So initially you don't know m dash ab. M dash ab is no. M dash ab is always 0. What is second 0? M dash ba. You don't know that value.
Dash BA.
That is, you don't know that value initially. So initially for first cycles you put as 0. That value multiply with respect to column reduction factor CAB 1. Okay, plus అది ఒక కాలంకి అయింది. సిగ్మా ఉంది కదా, సిగ్మా. మరి రెండో కాలంది m dash cd. That is
plus
also 0.
M dash DC.
M dash not bc, m dash cd plus m dash dc, both are 0, into the column reduction factor for cd into 2 plus mr is equal to, that means qrh by 3. That is not mr. Then I will call as mr, moment of resistance due to shear, 432. So here this term will be 0, this term will be 0. Only the term is 424 multiplied half minus 212. Similarly, m dash ba is also same. Clear? So this is the first cycle for the displacement contribution. There's nothing but, see here in first cycle, minus 212. Follow my cursor navigation. So minus 212 and you enter here minus 212. First iteration lo ikkada meer enter cheyandi, minus 212, minus 212. Right? Then you go for, this is the first term iteration, first part iteration, and go to second part. Second part is nothing but displacement rotation contributions. So this rotation contribution is developed using this displacement contributions minus 112 and minus 112. So how it is see? What is the formula? What is the formula? M dash ab minus RAB. Let us see. AB is 0 because always rotation is 0. AB is 0. Now you start BA. So m dash BA is equal to minus 0.25. That is BA. And MFB. What is MFB? Minus 106. For what is the 0? Far end of B is, one is AB, sorry, that is m dash AB is 0, and other far end is m dash CB, that is also initially 0. So 0 plus ఇంకే ఉంది M double dash BA. What is M double dash BA? You are calculated minus 212. So minus 106 plus minus 212 multiply with minus 0.25. You get the 79.5. That value is stored here. BA 79.5. Similarly, same BC is also same value because BC kuda same minus 2.5. What is the unbalanced moment at B? Minus 106 plus what is this far end moment? AB 0 and DC initially 0 and M double dash DC is equal to 212. So you get the same value plus 79.5 plus 79.5. Now you get the in first cycle the second part is having 79.5 and 79.5 you copied here. Now you start the M dash CB and M dash CD. How it is? So use this one 17. All of you see, note down. Harika.
హరిప్రియ సార్.
హరిప్రియ నువ్వు నోట్ డౌన్, నేను ఏదైతే చెప్తున్నాను నోట్ డౌన్ చేయండి అక్కడ రఫ్గా. సో టు డిటర్మైన్ ద M dash CB minus 31.7 ఎలా వచ్చిందో చెప్తున్నాను. ప్లస్
79.50 plus 226 minus 212
minus 212. That's enough.
into 1/3 minus 1/3.
No. ఇక్కడ 79.50 ప్లస్ 226 ప్లస్ మైనస్ 212. అక్కడ ప్లస్ అనేది మర్చిపోతున్నారు మీరు, మైనస్ అని చెప్పేస్తున్నారు. ఆల్జిబ్రిక్ సమ్ అర్థమవుతుందా?
డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ తో మల్టిప్లై చేయాలి కదా.
ఇంకా అవసరం లే ఇక్కడ, ఇంకా డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఇంకేం అవసరం లేదు. రొటేషన్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ తోనే మనం మల్టిప్లై చేస్తాం. సో రైట్ డౌన్ M dash CB is equal to M dash CB is equal to R of CB. R of CB is minus 1/3 into MFC. What is MFC? 226.
226.
MFC 226 plus what is the far end of C joint? B is far end. So M dash BC. M dash BC is nothing but plus 79.50. Another far end for C is D. M dash DC. M dash DC is always 0. Right? M dash DC is always 0. Plus M double dash DC. What is M double dash DC? Plus minus 212. So multiply, you simply solve, you can get 31.17. Right? And similarly M dash CD, again you go for M dash CD. RCB, that means RCD minus 1/6 into MFC 226 plus what is the opposite side of joint C? D. DC. M dash DC is 0 plus another opposite joint is B. M dash BC plus 79.5 plus M double dash DC, that means minus 212, which is gives the minus 15. Now you complete the first cycle. You put all these values left side 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 and 1. So those values are belongs to first cycle. Are you understand? Students, this is the first cycle. Now go for second cycle. In second cycle, first part is displacement contribution, to determine this displacement contribution. So what is m double dash BA? Delta BA is minus half plus formula ఏంటి? m dash AB 0, m dash BA 79.5 into CAB 1. So m dash AB is always 0, m dash BA is 79.5 into CAB plus another column, m dash DC is always 0, m dash CD is minus 15.58, multiply with CCD into 2 plus 424. You get the minus 236.17. All of you get the minus 236.1, or otherwise I will explain. Same here. So here m dash in second cycle, you start the first part is to determine the displacement contribution by using this formula. What is delta BA? 0.5 minus 0.5. What is m dash AB? 0. What is m dash BA? 79.5 into CAB is 1 plus m dash CD. What is m dash CD? Minus 15.58 plus m dash DC 0 into CCD. That means the column prediction factor 2 plus 424 will give the minus 236.17. All of you getting this value? Students?
చేస్తున్నాం సార్. Sir, 236.17.
Yeah. So similarly, you find the CCD. CCD also same because this is symmetry. CCD ఏమవుతుంది? M dash CD is equal to delta CD, that means minus 0.25. M dash CD minus 15.58 plus 0 into 2 plus m dash AB 0 plus m dash BA plus 79.5 into 1 plus 432 will give the same value. Minus 236.17. That is the first part. In the second cycle, you are getting the displacement contributions is the first part. And use this first part to develop the second part as a rotation contribution. So now I will explain in graph. So once you develop this one, utilize these two values and develop the second values of second part. So in second part, how you get this one? Use delta CB, m dash CB. So minus 31.17 plus minus 106 plus minus 236.17 multiplied 1/4. You get this one. Ramaraju.
Sir.
Are you understand?
Sir.
ఇప్పుడు సెకండ్ పార్ట్ ఎలా యాడ్ చేస్తారు? యాడ్. నేను చెప్తున్నా, ఇక్కడ కర్సర్ ఉందా? కర్సర్ చూస్తున్నారా?
Yes, sir.
ఇప్పుడు సెకండ్ పార్ట్ ఎక్కడ చూడండి, ఇక్కడ వరకు రెండు సెకండ్ పార్ట్ లో మనకి ఫస్ట్ పార్ట్ లో 236.17 236.17 వచ్చేసింది. ఆఫ్టర్ గెటింగ్ దిస్ వన్ టు డెవలప్ ద 93.84 93.84 how it is, see my cursor, algebraic sum of this value అంటే -31.17 plus -106 plus -236.17 multiply with -1/4 కట్టండి అది. సో అన్ని మైనస్లే కాబట్టి అన్ని యాడ్ చేసేయండి. 106 ప్లస్ 31.17 ప్లస్ 236.17 అక్కడ మైనస్ ఆఫ్ దట్ వన్ ఇంటూ మైనస్ అంటే మైనస్ గెట్ క్యాన్సిల్ డివైడెడ్ బై 4. ఆర్ యు గెటింగ్ దిస్ వన్?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Similarly, same value because displacement factor, rotation factor is same 1/4. You are getting this one, m dash bc. So symmetrical కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ 93.34 వస్తుంది. వచ్చిందా?
Yes, sir. అంటే పాయింట్ తర్వాత కొంచెం
ఏం పర్లేదు, ఒక 2 డిజిట్లు 3 వచ్చినా 4 వచ్చినా ఏం పర్లేదు. మొత్తానికి 93 మీద 3 మీద ఉందా లేదా అంతే, దట్స్ ఎనఫ్.
Yes.
Now after getting this one you develop these two values. How it is? Utilize this value, algebraic sum of 93.34 plus 226 plus minus 236.17 multiply with 1/3 minus 1/3 you get this minus 27.72 multiply with minus 1/6 you get the minus 13.86. Hemant,
Yes, sir.
are you understand?
Yes, sir.
Right. Please follow the cursor movement to understand. So how you get the minus 27.72? Like this. 93.34 plus 226 plus minus 236.17. Multiply with respect to rotation factors gives the respect to rotation contribution. So now second part is ending. So put in all these values second because these values are belongs to second iteration. Again you go for third iteration, you start from rotation displacement contribution, third one. How you get this one? Simply చెప్పేస్తున్నా చూడండి. Listen, follow my cursor. థర్డ్ అంటే ఏంటంటే థర్డ్ ఎంత ఉంది ఇక్కడ 244.81 ఆ వాల్యూ ఎలా వచ్చిందో చెప్తాను చూడండి. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద సెకండ్ రొటేషన్ కంట్రిబ్యూషన్ బిఏ 93.4 అవునా? ఓకేనా?
Yes, sir.
93.4 ప్లస్ 0 into 1 ప్లస్ minus 13.84 into 2 ప్లస్ 424 multiply with minus half. That's enough. మళ్ళీ ఇంకోసారి చెప్పనా?
Oh, yes, sir.
Plus 93.4 into 1 plus minus 13.84 ఈ చివరికి వచ్చేయండి. కాలమ్సే ప్లీజ్ ఫాలో మై కర్సర్. 93.34 into 1 plus minus 13.84 into 2 plus 424 multiply with minus half you get the minus 244.81. Similarly you get the minus 244.81. వచ్చిందా? This is the second part. First part is over. Use this first part and develop the second part of the rotation contribution, third. How it is? Minus 27.72 plus minus 106 plus minus 244.81 multiplied with 1/4 will give the 94.63 and 94.63. Once you get the 94.63, utilize this value 94.63 into plus sum of 94.63 plus 226 plus minus 244.81 multiply with 1/3 you get the 25.27 and multiply with 1/6, you get the minus 12.64. This is the second part. Similarly, you done 4th, 5th, 6th, and all these things. Clear?
Sir.
So like that. So here in sway problem, the iteration is carrying two parts. One part is rotation displacement contribution, and second part is rotation contribution. You start the rotation iteration from displacement contribution and utilize the displacement contribution to determine the rotation contribution. That's enough. మీకు నీట్గా ఉండాలంటే యూ కాపీ దిస్ వాల్యూ. అంటే నేను ఇక్కడ ఎగుడు దిగుడు ఇచ్చాడు, నేను అలా కాకుండా ఒక పద్ధతిలో పెట్టాను అక్కడ. అది ఇది ఒకటే, నథింగ్ ప్రాబ్లం, బట్ యూ కాపీ ఆల్ దిస్. సో టుడే యూ విల్ ఫినిష్ ద సెకండ్ యూనిట్. ఎంత 35 అవర్లో 40 అవర్లో పట్టింది దగ్గరగా, ఫస్ట్ యూనిట్ సెకండ్ యూనిట్ కలిపి. ఆల్రెడీ మన పక్క యూనిట్ వాళ్ళు పరిగెడేస్తున్నారు. ఏం చెప్దాం? సో టుమారో యూ విల్ స్టార్ట్ ద థర్డ్ యూనిట్.
Yes, sir.
ఇంటి దగ్గర ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయండి. డౌట్స్ వస్తే నాకు నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్లో అడగండి. ఓకేనా?
Okay, sir.
స్టాప్.
Yes, sir.
రైట్.